For today's soup, we are going to be making fideo. It's a tomato-based soup with onions. I chose to add 1 serrano pepper, 2 garlic cloves, and I seasoned it with oregano, chicken bouillon, and salt. With the fideo, we're also going to be making rajas con queso de tacos dorados because, you know, meow. It's Mexico's #1 pasta. So, you know, I grew up on this shit. So today we're gonna make it. We'll start with blending our veggies, chunks of 4 tomatoes.
Girl, the tomatoes were chunky. That's why I blended first.
Chunks of 1/2 of an onion. 2 garlic cloves, 1 serrano pepper in chunks as well with the seeds because I kind of want it to be spicy. We are going to season it with oregano, chicken bouillon, and salt. We'll use a little bit of canola. Stir fry a little bit of onion, a little bit of minced garlic.
I should have thrown the pasta right there and then.
And now we'll add the pasta. Vermicelli. I'm gonna assume that's what it's called.
Girl, we're stir frying the pasta. Reason why? It's giving it flavor, literally, as I'm stirring. As I'm stirring, you can see the bottom of my pot is browning. Since I used minced garlic, and I also waited too long to slay the house down, meaning throw the pasta in. So a bit of a spice. Go ahead, use minced garlic, but you gotta be quick with it. And throw them damn vermicellis in ASAP. We're gonna stir fry for a good 10 minutes or until your pasta has golden a bit. My burner is on medium high. After the pasta has been stir fried, the sauce makes its entrance into the pot. Now, she's a little thick, but no biggie, because we'll be adding agua, water. If you saw my pozole video, if your soup concoction is thick, you want to make sure it's warm water. Yeah, you know, there you go. You know, I filled up the blender with warm water. You know, I filled it up almost all the way. I had to guess about 4 to 5 cups of water that I added here.
I have gone ahead and tasted, but I think it needs a little bit more flavor. Season it with chicken bouillon, just so the tomato flavor isn't so bold.
Like Mama Bear says, Ojimetro. Eyeball it. Eyeball it, girl. When I say eyeball, girl, I'm eyeballing with my heart. You know, cooking requires love. And if you ain't got love in your cooking, then your food is screwed. Okay, everybody. Chef Alo got something to say.
Okay, that's it right there. The soup is ready. The soup is done. The pasta is cooked. The soup is ready. The soup is done. Here we have 5 boiled eggs. Growing up, this is how we would have it. Throw the eggs in there. And honestly, I thought it was going to be a little more spicy. It's not spicy at all. I'm debating if I should add more chicken bouillon. I think that settled it. I have my burner on medium high. We're gonna let the pasta sauce kind of just get the flavors going and kind of like evaporate the clunkiness of the tomatoes and just let the flavors incorporate together with the pasta. And the fideo is done. The pasta to kind of like roast on the bottom.
You make burn, baby.
But hey, you know, we're experimenting.
Let's get it right.
We're learning. We're going to be making tacos dorados just to give the soup some crunch, you know. I'm going to microwave 12 corn tortillas The reason why we are microwaving them is because we're gonna roll them up into little taquitos, just so they are more flexible when we roll them and they don't crumble on us. We're gonna pop it into the microwave for 1 minute, and then we'll like turn the tortillas like this, and then we'll pop it in for another minute just so they all can microwave consistently. I'll be cooking chicken all the time. Hey, this is a no chicken video. These are the ingredients we're gonna be stuffing our tacos dorados with: crumbling cheese, serrano peppers.
This is a soup video. I do have a video on how to make these delicacies, so make sure to check that one out. And the soup is done. Soup is ready. Now let's assemble. You know, the star of the show is the soup. Fideo.
Now that we have the soup and the tacos dorados ready, we can assemble.
Even though I added those 4 cups of water, my sauce, my pasta, my soup, you know, as I was plating, the soup didn't have that soup consistency. Me all trying to make it soupy.
Cargo, we're gonna top it off with a little bit of cilantro for toppings. Avocado.
One thing I need to invest in are cooking tweezers for sure.
For the moment of truth. The soup is a little thick. So what I've done is I've turned it back on, putting it to boil, and we're gonna give it 2 cups of water just so it's not so thick. I mean, it's flavorful, but I think the consistency isn't soupy. I want it to be more soupy, so we're gonna add a little bit more water, hot water. We're gonna add a little bit more chicken bouillon if it needs it. Now that's better. More soupy, more runny. You know what? Like that. I just need more water. Just a little bit of chicken bouillon like that. That's better. We're just gonna let this sit for 5 minutes.
If you like this recipe, make sure to like and subscribe to my channel. And this is Fideo. And this is Fideo. And this is Fideo.